What's up, Oilers? Welcome back to Faculty Fusion. I'm Diego.
I'm Katie.
I'm Andrew.
And we're here with...
Big Papa K.
Nice mug.
Thanks.
What does it say? Respect the beer.
Respect the beer.
So this is our second time recording this episode.
Also, we're telling them.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is public
Hey,
information.
You do you, boo.
We got to give anecdotes, you know? This is our second time recording the episode. So we also gave the fans a second chance to submit questions. So, Mr. Kuri, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here for the school.
So my name is Mr. Kuri. I am the instrumental music director here at Montebello High School. So I teach the instrumental performing arts. So that's going to be band, orchestra. I'm also the advisor for the color guard and the drill team. I'm also what they call the sound guy. So I'm the guy, if there's an assembly, I'm the one who sets up the sound. If there's like a big rally, like the homecoming rally, I'm the one who sets up the sound, stuff like that. If there's a play, a concert, I'm the one who's running live sound for that. So I got my hand in a lot of jars.
So we split the show up into different segments, and our first segment is personal questions. So our first question is, how long have you been playing/teaching music?
So teaching music, I've been doing now for 24 years. Teaching here has been for 15, but I've been teaching since I graduated high school. I started working as a coach. So I was teaching.
Coach for what?
Band. Yeah, I was a tuba coach.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm a tuba player, so I was a tuba coach. And I was a brass tech. But I started playing in 1992 was when I first started playing tuba. So that would be now 32 years?
32 years.
No, that's not right.
What?
30 years. That'd be 30 years. No, 32.
30
yeah.
years
Yeah.
for...
Yeah, it's oh my God, it's been 32 years.
Yeah. Hey, how time flies.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, it's like, isn't
There
it
you
like
go.
3 months till school ends too?
No, 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah. School ends in June.
Oh my God.
February.
Okay. Hey, don't press the button.
I thought you were gonna start playing Rush. Monday, boy, I mean you cry.
Our next question is, do you plan on ever cutting your beard?
I cut it all the time. Actually, this is since our last time. This is actually trimmed.
Trimmed.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm always trimming it. Sometimes trimming it when it gets crazy.
It is a little crazy right now, so.
No, this is actually pretty tame. But the humidity messes with my beard.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, like hair on your head.
Yeah, because it's hair on my face. Yeah.
How old did you start growing your beard?
How old was I when I started growing my beard? Well, I hit puberty in my early teens, and that's when it started growing. But I didn't start growing it like to this length until about 7, 8 years ago, maybe. Something like that. I don't remember, because I've always had some form of facial hair. I've had a goatee, I've had a soul patch, I've had a mustache, I've had a handlebar. I've had a whole bunch of iterations. I had
up?
Yeah, like Mr. Francev, the sub,
Oh,
Mr. Francev.
yeah.
At one point, I had that.
Oh my God!
When I was in college, I did that for a little while. Not like his. His is hardcore. I couldn't commit for that.
His
one.
is like chef's kiss. Like
Yeah.
it's just beautifully made.
No, but I mean, yeah.
Is this you?
That is me.
Let me see.
That's me with a goatee.
What the?
What year is that right there?
I don't know if they could see it.
Probably 20, maybe 2012, 13.
Wow.
This is from your number one fan.
Yeah. Have you met him or them?
Who?
Your number one fan.
I'm sure that I have. I just don't know who it is.
I've heard suspicions of what section it is, but
Oh.
Wait, really?
yeah, I've been talking. I'm like, who is this? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, no, there's a bunch. There's like Mr. Karen fan too.
Oh yeah.
That's a new one.
There's a number one. There's another one.
Yeah. there's another
Copycat.
one.
If you met your number one fan, what would you tell him?
Like,
What would I
any
tell
thoughts
him?
on the photos or?
I'd probably be like, "Where's my cut?" Because they're making money on my pictures.
Hey, they're
getting
stealing
sponsorship.
content.
They're getting
from
some
us,
money
yeah.
somewhere. Somebody
Yeah.
is. I know they are.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're getting sponsored and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about Kuri Woodworks.
So Kuri Woodworks is a side hustle that I started during COVID. I've always been into building, making things with my hands. I used to work on when I was younger, and I had a truck. I used to work on my truck. I had a 4x4. I had a 72 International
that's super
Scout.
Cool.
So, I used to work on my truck, and then I would build things here and there because it's just what you do.
Yeah.
And but when we were shut down, I started making what you would call finer woodworking. So I started with cutting boards because it was easy and fast. And then selling those, I was able to save enough money to upgrade my tools so I could start doing more things. So now I do custom cabinetry. I do tables, armoires, credenzas, coffee tables, different fine woodworking pieces.
What's the typical prices for these pieces?
Oh, it depends. It depends. My cutting boards are I made the coasters I sell are the cheapest thing at the time. When I was really active, there were 4 coasters for $25.
Oh, that's not bad for handmade ones.
But like my big 16 by 24, 3-inch thick butcher block end grain cutting boards, those I sold for about $450.
Wow. So you're making
which was actually on the cheap side. I was cheaper than most people who sell them, but I was doing it out of my backyard and I was doing it for friends. So,
do you do any like holiday sales or something?
No, I don't do it that much anymore. Now I mostly work on my house. So if I do woodwork, it's for that. So like I made a built-in library for my living room.
What? Do you have photos of that?
I'm sure I do.
Let me see.
I mean, I have a website too.
Oh, he has a website. Yeah,
KuriWoodworks.com. I think I paid the bill.
Would you pitch it to Shark Tank?
No.
Oh no.
No, I wouldn't pitch it to Shark Tank. KuriWoodworks.com. Let me see if I can find the library.
If you ran into Mark Cuban on the street, what would you tell him?
I would say I'm sorry for running into you.
Hey, that's cool. Wow.
Damn.
Damn, with a little beard right there.
What's the story behind your logo?
I actually came up with that in conjunction with Mr. Rodriguez because I was pitching ideas back and forth because he's very much into visual design, graphic arts, and I'm a music guy. So I knew that if there was going to be a brand that was attached to my identity, my beard was going to have to be involved. And I was looking at it one time, and it looked really rough. And then I was like, hey, wait a minute. That's an idea.
The bench looks really nice.
So then I took a picture of I had a table saw blade in my shop. So I took a picture of it, and then I made it into a silhouette. And then I bought some like random like headshot PNG off of was it Shutterstock or one of those?
Okay.
And I put the silhouette at saw blade.
Spiky.
So it's actually a saw blade. So if you look at the bottom of the logo, it's actually a saw blade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it looks like my beard.
Have you and Mr. Ng ever compared beards?
Well, his is way longer than mine. There's no question there.
Well, yeah.
Let's see.
Trying to find.
Oh, even the tag looks really nice. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
I know I have a picture of that.
It's all leather too.
Keep asking me questions. I'm gonna keep looking for this picture of the library because you asked me, so I want to find it.
Oh, you even made
So
bowls.
So
it
we'll
just
just-
looks super cool. The website.
Yeah, and
actually.
then I got into turning. So that's called wood turning. So what you do
What's
is
that?
you take a piece of wood and you mount it onto a lathe, and it basically spins it.
A lathe?
And a lathe. It's called a lathe. LATHE. A
What's
lathe.
that?
It's just basically it's a motor that spins the wood this way, and it's on a long bed. So then what you do is you take different carving tools, chisels, gouges, scrapers, and you shape the wood.
Like that's how like they get the nice like little.
Yeah, that's how they get the curvature.
You get it.
It's spinning, and then they cut off the wood.
Yeah. All right.
The
So
McDonald's.
in the meantime, let's switch to some pop culture questions.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Paw Patrol or Bubble Guppies?
I don't know what a bubble gubby is, so I'll say Paw Patrol.
Thoughts on this year's Coachella lineup?
You know, I saw an ad for it. Wasn't No Doubt going to be there?
Yeah,
Yes, but they didn't
supposedly.
And
say
then
what day
Deftones
is it?
was going to be there.
Oh, for sure.
Those are probably the only two that I would go to watch.
Hopefully they go on the same day.
How do you feel about Leonard Bernstein?
I love him. He
Yes,
transformed classical music in popular culture. Like absolutely transformed it.
Did he play in a movie soundtrack? Or
Well, he was a conductor and a composer. So he was the artistic director of the New York Phil.
New York
And
Film.
The New York Philharmonic.
Okay.
It's like how LA has the LA Phil, the LA Philharmonic, like the LA's orchestra. New York has one too. I found the library. So that's not the best picture of it, but that's it right there.
Oh, show the webcam.
Very impressive.
Oh, show the webcam. Okay.
Yeah, just show it.
Is it on?
Yeah, I think it's on.
Yeah, just
Okay.
show
Well,
it.
I don't know if. Well, I got to be able to see if it's on there. So, like, you want
Go
to
ahead.
wake it up or there? Okay, there you go. Okay. And this is actually after I put the lights in. So I put LED lighting on it. So
It looks really nice. Oh my god.
I think he stopped it.
What the
Yeah,
heck? Dude, I want to get into
that's a
stuff like
video you
that.
can play. That's not recording anymore.
Just show it to the camera. Show it to that camera.
Okay.
And we'll zoom it in later.
Well, here you take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You do you.
Okay.
Yeah, I put LEDs on it. I put LEDs on it.
How do you feel about Tweety Bird?
Tweety Bird, the yellow one, the old school one, my Tweety Bird. I love that fool. I love that fool. He was such a
You got
travieso.
like
He was a
connection
straight
to
up
it?
travieso, and he never got in trouble.
Did you dress up for Halloween this year?
I wasn't naked, so with that, I guess yes.
Oh my god. Okay, well, what'd you dress up as aside from yourself?
No, I don't think I did. I don't think I wore a costume this year. I don't think I did. No, I didn't.
Would you dress up as Big Lebowski?
No.
No?
What's
No.
your most notable Halloween costume?
My most notable Halloween costume?
Like you put the most effort into it.
Well, okay, so I didn't put any effort into this one at all. It was given to me to put on by some of my students at the time. This is probably, oh my gosh, I don't even remember how long, like 8-9 years ago. They dressed up as Mario and Luigi. And then they made me a costume where I was like Cloud Guy, like in Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So like the shirt and like they made me a cloud with like cotton balls and a sign that said last lap, right?
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Have you seen Zootopia?
I have.
What'd you think?
I thought it was fine.
Let's see. Oh, what'd you think of Milli Vanilli and that whole scandal?
So I love Milli Vanilli. I get the scandal. I just don't think, for me personally, it wasn't as big of a deal as everybody made it out to be. But I mean, the idea, like, people paid money to go see this group perform live, and it turns out they're not performing live. It's like, well, yeah, that sucks, but
What do you mean? Like, were they under the impression that they were to be live?
yeah, that was the whole thing. And then they were lip syncing. So
Then I would.
but they were not
think
actually
it's-
singing to their. Well, that's.
What
And I'm
the-
sorry, you have the right to feel your feelings.
Cause okay, like think about it. Oh, I bought a ticket. I'm obviously gonna think they're gonna sing. Like it doesn't have to be the best, but I wouldn't expect them to lip sing it.
Okay, so let me ask you this question then. So where do we draw the line? So let's say DJ Khaled's having a show and you go and you
DJ
watch
Khaled
it,
just
and he
sings some
literally just
singer.
presses play on an iPod and he has a mix, a 2-hour mix all set up. Would you want your money back?
I have a question.
If you hired somebody like Tiesto, who was a big DJ in my time, who's a huge
Oh, wait,
electronic EDM
they're
DJ.
DJs.
Bruh.
Well,
We're talking about a DJ. Oh my god.
hang on.
I
But
thought it was,
Tiesto mixed and wrote the music, right?
Yeah.
Okay, same thing. Oh, here's another example. Even though they're not together anymore, but what's it called? Oh my gosh.
Twisted Sister?
No, I love
Gang
this.
Talk or something like that?
Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. The two guys with the helmets.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Daft Punk.
yeah.
I just
Punk.
said it.
Daft Punk,
I
right? So they
just
make
said
right
it.
electronic music. So you go to a concert and they press play. Do you want your money back? Because they pressed play.
Okay. I thought it was like a singer. Like I'm thinking.
There
like
are singers.
singer.
Some songs have singers. Some do, but many don't.
But okay, so they're a
not
DJ.
and they're not re-performing the music live for you. They're playing it back and adding to it. So where do we draw the line?
I don't know.
Ooh, we got you there.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not saying like I was just thinking.
Like, don't get me
I
wrong,
don't-
it
I've never even
sucks,
heard their
but I don't
songs.
think it should have been the end. I don't think it should have been career ending.
It was career ending. Oh my. Okay, I didn't
they
know
were
any of the context.
We didn't call it canceled back then, but they were canceled after that.
Ah, I see.
How do you feel about the new trilogy?
Which one?
The Planet of the Apes.
Oh, I haven't. I only saw the first. Well, okay, I saw the one with Mark Wahlberg. Is that part of the trilogy?
Oh my God.
Oh, you
That's-
got Diego right there.
Let's
Is that
Is that
No.
the worst
not part of-
one?
okay, then I
that's a
haven't.
reboot.
No, that was
Ah.
awful.
Oh, you're talking about the original trilogy.
Like the original
Oh,
5.
The original. Okay, so because you said, how do we feel about the trilogy? And I was like, well, what are we talking about?
Wait, there was 5?
No, okay, so there's the
There's
5
five
original
movies
ones.
Right.
of the Planet of the Apes.
I saw all those.
Yeah, so there's the 5 old ones. Then there's the one in 2000 something with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Then like 10 years later, there's the 3 CGI ones.
Okay, I haven't seen those at all.
Yeah. Now, the original 5 are incredible.
There's 5 of them?
Yeah.
I thought there was just
I had no problem with the Mark Wahlberg version. It didn't go anywhere. It had a dumb ending.
How did it end? Never mind.
Tell it.
Dude, I get spoiled. I
It's
keep
funny
getting
because we're here
spoiled every
talking
time I
about
get.
we're over here talking about how it's funny because we're talking about how George Washington owned slaves, and we're about to take Monday off for Lincoln's birthday. And the way that it ends is that he comes back.
George Washington?
The Mark Wahlberg goes back to the portal, goes through, and he lands in you're left to figure out whether he's in an alternate timeline or he went in the future of that timeline or where he went. But now he lands in Washington, D.C. He's at the Lincoln Memorial, but Lincoln's an ape. End. And there was no sequel, no follow-up.
That's funny. I like it.
It was just like Golden Compass. Did you guys ever see Golden Compass?
Oh, yeah. With
No.
the polar bear.
That was such a cliffhanger, and then nothing happened.
Okay, wait. What's the ending for that one?
The ending of the movie
Hey,
is
why
literally
you touching me?
dialogue. It's literally dialogue asking, how's this going to happen? How's this going to pan out? What's going to happen to such and such?
That's
No follow-up.
That's lazy.
No sequel, no nothing.
Think about The Quiet Place,
Lazy.
but without the sequel.
I've never
never
watched
saw
The
Quiet
Quiet
Place.
Place.
Never
So
watched it?
me never.
Never saw Quiet
Never
Place.
watched it.
What'd you think of the ape makeup in the 2000 something? The Tim Burton one.
Odyssey one? Oh wait,
No, the Mark Wahlberg.
thinking
one.
about something.
I thought it was good. Now, in the sense that it was very well done. Now, whether or not it was artistically A+, that's another story. But on the technology side, when you think about how far makeup had to go to get to that was pretty good stuff.
Are you gonna watch Beetlejuice 2?
Beetlejuice.
There's this idea, there's this thought that all of the great melodies have already been played and sung, and that all the great stories have already been told. So all that's left is to tell those stories again a new way, right? So, like, it bothers me that we're not creating true art anymore in film.
Or like sequel apocalypse stuff like that.
We're trying to play off of the nostalgia of a generation that's willing to buy into it. That's really what's happening. Like, was Beetlejuice a great movie? I loved Beetlejuice as a kid. Am I excited about the reboot? No. Or the sequel? Beetlejuice was a great movie.
Yeah, it was.
I don't need to see the sequel. I don't need to. I imagine this is the way people feel about the
Toy Story.
Well, Toy Story.
They're
okay.
making another one, and they're making
Okay,
another Frozen.
This is a little different. Because they're taking that story and adapting it in real time. First Toy Story, Andy was this age. Next Toy Story, he was older. Next, he was older. They followed Andy all the way through to college.
Oh,
right,
okay,
and then it went,
it's
and then the toys went to Bonnie, and now they follow Bonnie in her growth and her character arc. So, like, that one, I have a little bit more sympathy for, because they're not just pulling out some moldy old and say, let's make another one. They're actually continuing the story.
Like
now, whether or not you
remakes?
like them, that's a different story. But they're continuing the story. Beetlejuice, you had this one great one-off film. It had a great ending. Where are you going to take it now? Is it just going to be one of those, let's see where these people are now? Like,
So have you seen Forrest Gump? And have you been to Bubba Gump, the restaurant?
yes and yes.
Do you like Bubba Gump, the restaurant?
Bubblegum.
I like shrimp, so it's hard to mess up. They've got some good stuff on the menu,
Where is?
but it's like going to Applebee's.
Where is it located?
There are a whole bunch of them. The one that I usually go to is in Long Beach because I go to the Aquarium of the Pacific, and it's like across the street.
Oh.
Yeah.
I always get a shrimp po' boy.
Po' boy.
What do you think of Forrest Gump, the movie?
I love that movie.
Yeah. Who's your favorite character?
Forrest Gump.
Besides Forrest?
Well,
Oh.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan is good, but I think Sally Field.
Which one's the cutest?
Oh,
This
the
is a
mom.
real question.
Forrest's mom.
Forrest's mom?
Forrest's mom is if my favorite character is not Forrest, then my favorite character is Forrest's mom, Sally Field.
Yeah. You're not really much of a Bubba guy.
Bubba.
Bubba was cool, but you asked me which one's my favorite. Those are my two.
Do you have any thoughts on the Lady Gaga's meat dress scandal?
The what?
Lady Gaga's meat dress.
Lady Gaga's knee dress?
Yes.
I don't know what this means.
I thought you were a Lady Gaga fan.
I am, but I'm
No,
not. But
no.
but I'm also pop culture illiterate.
You have to understand this. Lady Gaga wore a meat dress.
What do you mean knee dress?
This is what it looks
Oh
like.
god.
Meat?
meat. Like,
Is it actually meat or is
yeah,
it?
it's
Yeah, is
real
it?
meat. She went the full 9. You know, she smelled.
Oh, she looks pretty raw.
One more time.
What? The meat's raw. She looks pretty raw.
Where's the rim shot? Where's the rim shot?
Do you have a favorite
I
punishment?
think that joke was overcooked.
Oh,
Oh,
dude, you have 2 kids. You save it for them, okay? Got any favorite punishments from the Impractical Jokers?
What?
You don't tell me you don't know any of the Impractical Joker stuff.
What practical? What are you talking about?
Impractical Jokers.
Is that a movie? A show? Is that a thing?
No.
You know what? I'm not even gonna go through
skip,
explaining.
skip.
Yeah, just skip
I
it.
told you I'm pop culture illiterate.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Who's your favorite composer?
Like in general?
Yeah.
Or in general?
Yeah.
Anything.
Oh man. Oh, that's a hard one. You're asking me to boil down the whole history of Western music into picking
No, we're
one.
okay.
No, let's do this. How about I pick my most influential, the one who was most influential on me?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do that one. And I'm going to say Frank Erickson, who was the most influential on me. He was a band composer.
All right.
He was a band composer. And all of his music's just he wrote music for all levels. And when I was in school, I did an honor band, and he was the conductor for the honor band. And so
what
I
an
got to play
honor.
one of his pieces with him conducting, and it was just like a transcendental experience. Now as like you look at the music, and it's not like super heavy stuff. Like it's not these great works of art, but for what he made them for, which was to teach music, they were just like transformational for me. So I'd have to go with Frank Erickson.
That's honestly really.
Do you still listen to
sweet.
it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Last year, in fact, I had the band play one of his pieces called Belvedere.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful piece.
So we're gonna switch into silly section.
Okay.
So our first one here is, who is your favorite character from Trolls?
Trolls?
You got him.
I don't
there.
remember his name. I don't remember his name.
How does he look like?
I'm trying to remember his name.
Is it a
The
branch?
four-legged one.
Oh, wow, I don't know any of that. Is he pink?
the one who ends up being a long lost having a long lost twin in the movie, in the second one.
Have you seen the whole trilogy?
I've only seen 2. I haven't seen the third one.
I heard
But whichever
it's really
one
good.
who's the one who
I don't know.
like goes out to
I've
find
never
them in the
watched
second
any
one, goes out to
movies.
find everybody, and then it looks like he gets abducted by a ship, and it ends up actually being like his family that found him. And the mom was Queen Essence, and it was like the Funk ship, and I just can't remember the character's name, but he is he has the best one-liners.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You've
He has
seen
a
it?
He's
long
pink?
neck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pink, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one with the long neck.
The
I
little
can't remember his
hat,
name.
blue hat.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I know who you're talking about. Have you ever encountered any ghost activities at school?
Ghost activities? No,
Nothing.
nothing.
Wow.
Not even like a closed door
Doors closed because they
by themselves.
close.
By themselves.
They don't close. by
Lights turn
themselves.
on, flicker.
Lights turn on because there's electricity, and they flicker because there's less of it.
Okay.
Look, if you look,
Somebody does not want to believe in ghosts.
no, it's one of those things where if you want to believe it, then you'll see it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to believe it, you'll see it.
Do you believe in them?
No.
Is that like
Me neither. I don't.
Is that like a mantra you live by, or
No.
then what is your mantra that you live by?
You never know who's watching. I have to, and I stole that one. That one was from a college professor of mine.
Mm-hmm.
But it was one of those things where somebody said it, and I was like, oh man, that's deep. You never know who's watching.
What do you think of Terrence Fletcher from Whiplash? Like, is that an accurate depiction of band?
I think it's an accurate depiction of what we sometimes think, but not what we do.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not going to throw a chair at a student.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like average experience, like being in a high prestigious like musical school.
No, and I think it's important to have high expectations, and I think it's important to teach your students to meet those expectations.
Mm-hmm.
But to emotionally abuse people to get those to elicit those expectations out of them, no.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen anything occur like that? Like, as someone with the intensity of Terrence?
No, not like that. Not in that regard. No.
Thank God. That'd be really sad.
Yeah.
What keeps you up at night?
I fall asleep.
Damn,
Well, it's time for me to
he's
sleep.
tucked
I
in.
sleep
The
hard.
bug beds are not biting.
I'm
Yep.
I just finished saying goodnight and I'm already... Nothing keeps me up at night.
Do you think Sully Moggs Mike Wazowski?
What is Mog?
Oh, I'm not explaining that. One of you guys explain
Okay,
it.
so
I ain't doing
mogging
that.
just means like, is he better physically, mentally?
No, Mike
Like
Wazowski
you-
is in all ways superb to Sully.
So would you say Mike Wazowski Moggs Sully?
So that's what I'm saying by you say that, and then when you say it in that order, then yeah.
Okay. There's your
Okay.
answer, folks. Let's see.
How do you define a perfect day?
Oh man, I'm trying to. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, he had it.
Oh no, because it's from Miss Congeniality. It was perfect.
Oh,
I can't remember the actual date though, and Ms. Lozano's gonna kill me. I can't. Okay, so if we're talking for real, then perfect day. Perfect day, I think, would be a day where I can embrace all of my faults and my flaws, and still find a way to make music with others.
Oh, you're so cute.
Thank you.
You're so sweet. Come on
I
now.
really am. I'm a softie. Just don't tell anybody.
Where were you when you heard Michael Jackson died?
I don't remember.
oh no.
I don't remember where I was.
How about Princess Diana? Damn, you're not good.
What about when Reagan died?
Oh, wait, what? The president?
Do you know when he died?
Like 2004?
Bruh.
I thought it was 1999.
Did he?
I don't know.
Mr. DeLone is gonna be mad at you.
Yeah,
guys.
he's gonna like. I remember I asked when was alcohol banned.
What's the
You got me wondering
backstory?
when now you got me wondering when he died.
It's like 2004. It was like during Christmas, I think.
It was
Oh,
in
really?
June,
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
June what? 2004.
and I don't remember.
Ah, bummer.
What about when Grover Cleveland died?
Who?
Don't remember.
Anyways,
Who are you?
I mean, he was
mentioning?
very
Who are
much dead
these?
but well before that, so that's why I don't remember.
Damn. Okay.
Do you remember where you were when any celebrity died? Like, is there a specific?
Can you? We're interviewing him.
I know where I was when I heard that Carl Weathers died. I was in
That's
Sacramento.
cheating.
Why is that cheating?
Because that was like last week.
And I remember where I was.
what about Bob Saget?
Saget.
I remember him dying, and I remember being sad about it, but I don't remember where I was.
So you've never like fallen
sorry.
to your knees in the middle of a Walmart?
Have you? Wait, who?
Bob Saget.
Off the top of my head, when Carl Weathers died, I was devastated.
Oh, please, that was last week. That's cheating. Whatever.
I was in my room crying when Bob died from Full House.
It makes me. It was so sad. It was so sad that when they showed, talking about Carl Weathers dying, and all the articles that you would read about it online or whatever,
He's a pedo.
they would show two characters.
Oh.
They showed his character from Happy Gilmore, and they showed his character from Rocky. Two roles in which the character died,
Oh.
but they didn't include him as what was his name from The Mandalorian?
Beef Cargo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mandalorian.
they didn't show that where he lived. In fact, he was successful in that movie. No, they picked the two movies where in the movie he died.
In poor taste, I'd say.
Yeah.
What's the backstory with Miss Lozano and yours' friendship?
We don't know. We honestly don't remember.
Nothing.
Yeah, it was like a friend. It was like a friendship forged in fire and bad jokes, but we don't know how it started. We really don't.
Do you have an unpopular opinion?
I have a lot of them.
Oh, let's hear
well,
one of them.
Well, I don't know. Now you guys you put me on the spot. Now I can't think of one, but I'm sure. I can think of one.
It could be movies.
I was thinking like
I mean-
condiments. I don't know why.
I mean, Mariah Carey's a goddess.
That's not unpopular.
That's pretty unpopular.
What about pineapple on pizza?
I'll eat it.
You eat it?
I'll eat it.
Yeah, why would you not eat it? It's pizza.
Do you put mayo on a hot dog?
Yep. I'll dip a
Okay.
hot dog in a container of mayo.
Ooh.
Okay.
When you eat,
Okay.
are you more of like a little bit of salt, or do you put the whole bucket?
No,
on
I'm a
there?
little bit of salt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I only ever put salt with my hands. Like I don't use salt shakers or anything else. I
Do
always
you
put salt by hand.
ask, can I get it with just a bucket of salt? Even when a restaurant provides a salt shaker?
No, if it's in the restaurant, then I'll have to take the salt shaker, put it into my palm so I can see how much it is, and then put it
Oh,
onto the food.
damn. So you're really serious about that.
I'm very serious about salt intake. Yeah, I'm very serious about it.
What's your coffee order? Like creams and sugars? How many of each? Black coffee? Do you like almond milk?
I don't care for it, but it's fine.
Uh,
If you ask me in my coffee, if I had to choose between what kind of milk would I have in it, I prefer oat milk because it tastes oaty.
what would you do if you woke up in a hotel room and there was a tiger in the bathroom?
I wouldn't go in the bathroom.
I mean, what would you do? What would you do?
What if you found a baby in a closet at the hotel room?
If I found the baby in the closet,
I'm keeping it.
I'm not keeping it, but I'm giving it to somebody.
What if
I keep it.
when you go to valet your car,
I
instead
don't valet
of
park. Don't do it.
Really?
Why?
Don't do it. Your stuff's gonna get stolen. No, I'm just kidding. No, I prefer parking myself.
Yeah.
And if I were forced, okay, but if I were required to park my car somewhere, go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying. So when they bring back your car, what would you do if instead of them bringing your car, they bring you a police car?
I would say, "Where's my car?" I would say, "Dude, where's my car?"
It's true.
Ashton Kutcher.
Do you have a fursona?
A what?
A fursona.
A fursona?
Yeah, ma'am.
What does that mean?
So like your spirit animal?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Like
Spirit
Zodiac?
animal.
I don't like the idea of a spirit animal because that's cultural appropriation.
Ooh.
Is it now? I don't know.
Yeah. Just like saying we're gonna have a powwow, that's cultural appropriation.
A
Yeah.
powwow? What's a powwow?
Powwow is like what people say when they're gonna have a conversation, but it's actually a sacred ritual in Native American
We're
culture.
gonna have a powwow.
Same thing. Spirit animal is cultural appropriation of Native American beliefs. So I
never knew
wouldn't say I
that.
have a spirit animal because I don't culturally appropriate in that regard.
What's
But
your wildest horseback story?
My wildest horseback story?
you ride horses?
Never have.
Oh really?
Never have. I rode a pony once.
Was it scary?
It was cool. It was at Griffith Park and it couldn't go anywhere.
Would you rather have the ability to ride sharks or the ability to ride elephants?
Elephants, by far. Elephants.
Yeah,
Because then your feet don't get soggy. Because if you're riding a shark, you have to be in the water.
Yeah.
let's see. If you're at the grocery store shopping and you run into Fozzie Bear, what would you tell him?
Sorry.
Why Fozzie Bear?
Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie Bear?
Yeah, because I mean, if I run into anybody, I usually say I'm sorry.
That's true. What if he shoulder checks you?
Oh.
I'd say watch where you're walk. Walk.
Oh, okay.
Have you met any
Mr. Curry,
celebrities?
get it down.
Have I met any celebrities? A
Yeah.
couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like who?
I met Forrest Whitaker at a Starbucks in Hollywood.
Oh, what's the story there?
Yeah.
I worked at a Verizon store. I was a cell phone salesman on Sunset in La Brea. There was a Verizon store there. I worked there, and there was a Starbucks next door. I went to go get coffee, and so was Forrest Whitaker, and so I met him.
What was his coffee order?
I don't remember.
Was this pre or post Oscar? Because he won an Oscar.
This was in 2003.
Did he win the Oscars?
He's won one, yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
was for
before
2003.
the Butler, I think.
The
I don't know.
Butler.
Something
It was
with the
pre.
Butler. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, what celebrity would you own a body pillow of?
Mariah Carey.
Yeah. What do you think of Zach Galifianakis?
Zach Galifianakis. I think his timing is incredible.
Who?
His timing is
I
his
sound like an owl all
his control
day,
of facial
so-
expression is incredible. He can do anything
Is he
and
like
be
a comedy
anybody.
guy?
You ever seen the guy people talking between two ferns?
Yeah.
No.
That's classic Zach Galifianakis.
People talking between two ferns?
Yeah, there's like a blacked out stage, and there's like a fern on one side, a fern on the other side. There's Zach Galifianakis, and he's interviewing somebody. He's usually insulting them. It's satirical.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, take us back to 2016. What did the average day look like for you back then?
Well, it started at sunrise and it ended at sunset. It was about the same. What are we talking about? Like in what regard?
Okay, so I'll give you a time frame. July 2016.
Hot.
Yeah.
When
It
Britney
was very
Spears
humid.
is out.
It was hot. No, I mean, probably not that humid because we don't get very many humid days. We're more of an arid area.
What was your policy on fidget spinners back when they were prevalent?
I didn't care. Somebody had one.
Oh,
I wasn't
yeah?
going to say anything because I'm very fidgety myself.
Yeah.
I'm very tactile.
The neurodivergent people loved your class then.
Do you have any crazy stories in backstage?
Backstage?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what happens backstage stays backstage.
Oh, hey, we're interviewing you. Give us a snip. Anonymity. Not, and you know what? I'll give up on that one.
Who's your favorite Muppet Baby as a kid?
Muppet Baby. Oh man, what was the name?
Muppet
Skeeter.
Baby.
Skeeter.
Oh, okay. Were you a Gonzo fan or not?
Gonzo's cool, but not as cool as Skeeter.
That's
Not
true.
at school.
Did you ever watch the Muppet Show?
So not Muppet Babies, the actual Muppet Show.
Yeah, Muppet
yes.
proper.
Yes.
Were you a Big Bird kid or a Bert and Ernie kid? Like if you had to choose.
I'd say Bert and Ernie because their relationship really resonated with me.
So, Mailbag is the segment where our viewers can submit questions to ask our guests. So, our
Yes,
first one
ma'am.
is, are you currently mewing?
Who asked these questions, God?
No, Mariano, I'm not.
Oh, you called him out.
I'm guessing. I don't know. It could be. But he's also the one who taught me how to do it.
Oh, so you're gonna show a demonstration?
No, because you
or-
can't see because I have a beard. You can't see my jawline. But the reason that I know what that means is because of him and Susie.
Susie, blonde hair, Susie, or
Drumline.
There's blonde in there, yeah.
oh my God,
Yeah.
she. Oh, I'm gonna bring this up with her.
But you do know how to mew.
I do.
Okay.
Just not well.
When's your birthday?
I don't have one.
Okay.
That is valid, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Let's see. This one came from 17 people.
Oh yeah.
Why is Drumline your favorite section?
They're not.
Wait.
17 people just got called out, dude.
I will say.
It's not.
Oh my.
I will say some of the funniest students I have are in drumline.
What makes
but I don't
them
have.
funny?
But I don't have a favorite one.
Like,
What about last year?
I don't.
Oh.
Oh really?
I don't do favorites.
Wow.
Contrary to popular belief,
that's pretty good.
I don't
honestly.
do favorites.
What's
Oh, you don't have a favorite March line? I mean March of all time.
Favorite march of all time? Yeah, I do.
Oh, you? I thought you didn't play favorites.
Well, I have a
Section.
favorite
Oh.
march, but I don't like have
Section, not
favorite
section.
groups of people.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We got
Mike.
this one. What's your thoughts on your fan page?
The Mr. Curry fan page.
You know, just like I said it to the band and the orchestra and everybody who's all my students. has
You've
been-
seen it though.
I've seen it.
You've talked to the students about it.
Yeah, and I said as long as you keep it clean, I don't care. Have fun with it. That's fine. But the second that it becomes personal or it becomes attacking, then I'm done with it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
What would you do? What would
Bring
you
it
do
to school, right?
if you were just done with it?
I don't know.
Would you-
I definitely wouldn't look at it.
Scorched
Oh,
earth.
you wouldn't call the FBI and track them down?
What?
No, but if something became inappropriate or threatening, then yeah, I just report it. Like, I don't have time for that in my life.
Oh.
Haters gonna hate. Potatoes gonna potato.
Would you buzz your hair for charity?
I buzz my hair because it gets too long.
But like completely everything.
Oh, like including my facial hair? Yeah, I don't care. It'll grow back.
Eyebrows and everything.
What do you like teaching more, orchestra or band?
So they're different. I don't like one more than the other, but they are very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Why do you have a tattoo on your arm?
I have 2 tattoos on my arms.
Wait.
But what? Like why?
Like, what are they, or
Yeah.
why did I
Yeah.
get
What
them?
are they first?
They're my kids' names.
Aw.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah.
So cute.
They make little crosses, but they're my kids' names.
Ethan Sean or is it Sean?
Yeah, my son's name is Ethan
Olivia.
Sean, and my daughter's Olivia Sabrina.
Nice.
Aw.
Yeah.
Really
The original idea was I wanted them to be Scrabble tiles because I love Scrabble.
Ah, you do?
I love
Are you
Scrabble.
good at it?
I'm very good at it.
Do you do the New York Times connection?
I've tried it a couple times. It's fun, but I don't like that I can only do one a day.
Oh
That's kind of a bummer.
yeah.
Do you have like a little Scrabble app on your phone?
No.
No.
Back then, but at one point I had what they called Words with Friends, which is just Scrabble. You just can't call it Scrabble because then you got to pay Hasbro. But no.
Do you like to play Operation?
Do I
The
like
board
to,
game?
or do I like the game?
Yeah, do you
Because
like
I haven't done it in years, but yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you lick your finger and then you put your finger on one and then you put your tongue on the other one, you get shocked.
Oh.
Try it. Lick your finger
yeah,
and put it
I
on
don't
one
want-
metal part and then
Don't
put your
try
tongue
it.
on
Do
another
not,
metal
do
part.
not try
Don't
it.
try this
Do
at
not
home.
try it.
And
Do
you'll
not
get
try
shocked.
it. Don't
Which-
try
Not
it.
like a lot, but you'll get shocked.
Okay.
Okay.
Our last
It's like
one.
when you test a 9-volt battery. You know how you test a 9-volt battery?
Yep.
You know the one that has the
Yeah.
little 2 connections on top. You
Yeah.
put your tongue on it.
I've never done
And
that.
if, it buzzes,
So
and if it buzzes your tongue, that means it's still good.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's and our last
that's
one
a
here
wrap,
is
right?
what is your favorite iMessage game? So be it ping pong, battleship.
I message those
Archery.
games.
Yeah, there's like the game pigeon.
Is that a really?
Yeah.
I don't know what he's referencing, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. So I guess I don't have one.
Hey, well. All right, that's a
well,
wrap, huh?
Yeah, so that concludes all of our questions for today. Thank you so much for coming on the show,
Yeah,
Mister.
no problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, all
It
right.
was really fun.
Yeah, so be sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Faculty Fusion to keep up with the latest updates on the show.
And you should
And-
follow Mr. Curry's, what is it, woodworking one?
Curry Woodworks.
Yeah, Curry's Woodwork.
I don't really put anything on there anymore.
Keep it
but-
updated.
Yeah.
We'll still link it below.
So yeah, keep up with all of our social medias. Stay tuned when the next episode comes out. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.